flat picking in the dictionary, it probably got, must learn these two songs first. It's probably got that in there. But we'll do one of them. We might even do the other one after a while. But they're so close together, I don't want to do them in the same set, or I'll hybridize them.
That's easily done.
Yeah, and Josh and Scott, I'll lead them astray, is what will happen. But this is one of the very first tunes I learned. Our friend Doc Watson, I was fortunate enough to be raised up pretty close to Doc. It was about 9 miles from him my entire childhood. Well, then he built a new house and moved, and so did I, so we're still 9 miles apart. But y'all keep Doc and Rosalie in your prayers. Rosalie's in it's Glenbridge. Rosalie's not doing well, and Doc goes up just
3 times a week.
about 3 times a week, and he always takes his guitar, and so all the residents of the Glenbridge assisted living facility get Doc Watson concerts about 3 times a week, which is pretty happening. Probably not many places you can get that. So, but they're having a lot of rough times, and they're super fine, good people, and you hate to see anybody get to where you're going to become totally dependent on someone else and stuff. But Doc and Rosalie both have always been just troopers, and I'll tell you a quick story. A lot of you may know this. My buddy Will McNeil lives next door to Doc, and he just built a new house, and he said he got up one morning about 2 o'clock. He said he heard the office racket they'd never been, and he said he heard saws and hammers and everything, and Doc had just, he'd finished his house and had been living in his house for some time. Well, he needed a shop because Doc he's a tinkerer. He likes to piddle with things. He likes to take things apart and figure out what makes them tick and put them back together and that sort of thing. But so this is 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and Will says, "What in the name of God is that?" So he gets up and gets his clothes on and starts walking down his driveway, and his driveway circles from his house and makes a big circle and comes back around, and Doc's house is almost directly in front of Will's front door. And the closer you get to Doc's, the louder noise it gets. And so he gets down there and he hears sawing and hammering, but there's not a light anywhere. And so Will surmises that it's got to be Doc, so he beats on the door so he doesn't, startle him or anything. And he's like, "Doc, is that you? Is everything all right?" He said, "Oh, I hope I didn't wake you. I was just casing my windows in the garage here." And so he was down there and he was cutting his window casing on a miter saw and measuring and then nailing them up. And Will said, I thought, cutting casing windows here at 2 o'clock in the morning with no lights on. And then he thought, well, duh. It really wouldn't have made any difference, but that's the truth. And Doc wired his house, and he encased and hung all the windows and the doors in his shop, in his garage there, and he's got all kinds of woodworking tools and all sorts of things. And not too many years ago, they burned wood, and Doc still split all his wood. Because I remember another fellow we know, our good buddy James Green, who's not above a practical joke, took Doc a big log of black gum to split. So James come back up to Doc in a few days, and he talks kind of slow, like a lot of us do around that part of the world. And he said, "Doc, did you get all that wood split up?" Doc said, "Well, I had a little trouble with one there." He said, "But I called my good buddy Cliff Waters, who owns a pretty good-sized construction company, and I talked to Cliff out of a couple of sticks of dynamite." And he took a bracing bit and drilled a big hole in the end of that black gum and put about a quarter stick of dynamite in, and he split that thing. And so the joke was on James the whole time. Anyway, but I learned this. I didn't mean to ramble on that much, but he's just an amazing character, and they're super fine folks, and y'all pray for them. I mean, they're just good people. But I learned this tune from Doc, and I won't pretend to try to play it like Doc does, because that just ain't happening. But so I kind of had to do it the way I do it, for better or for worse. We'll see. But here's one called Salt Creek.